Hello guys, this is part 1 of a series of videos where I will test out all of the best spinners and article rewriters on the web, and I will make a final comparison video of all the articles produced and see which one is the best. So part 1 is Spin Rewriter, one of the top article spinners on the web. Let's look at the sales page quickly and to see some of the highlights and features. And first of all, it's a you can get a free access for 5 days, full access. So I highly recommend just checking it out and see what it can do. And of course, there's the testimonials. And as previously talked about in my other videos, I've told you guys that article spinning and rewriting is one of my favorite things to do to produce new content using spinners and private label rights articles. Alright, let's continue. And here's some information about normal spinning and the difference with Spin Rewriter. And so basically what a article spinner or rewriter does, it'll take an article and then it will spin it and produce a new article that is unique to the original article. And the most important thing about any article rewriter and spinner is, does it work? Does it produce a high quality, unique and readable article? And we're going to find out. So enough of the sales page. Let's log in and let's get started with a article spinning. So here I've logged in to my Spin Rewriter account, and it's very simple to use. There's not much bells and whistles, just straightforward, and it's not a downloadable software. Spin Rewriter, it's a web-based software. You don't need to install anything. It works in your browser, and that's what I like about this Spin Rewriter compared with some of the other article spinners where you have to download a software and install it, and sometimes it could be a little bit slower to use. But the web-based software like Spin Rewriter, everything's online, so it's faster in my opinion. Go ahead and click on rewrite your articles, and they do provide a lot of tutorials to get started if you need that, but it's very straightforward and intuitive. All you have to do is paste in your article here, and I have my PLR private label rights article prepared here. It's about internet marketing and how that benefits your business. It's about 300 words, and I will be using this exact same article to compare with all of the other article spinners out there, and I will give you guys all the links and resources to view my results at the bottom of this video, so be sure to check those out. So here's the original article, and with this review I'm not going to go over every single settings. I'm just gonna go over the main settings to get an article produced quickly and easily. So here in settings, under the I'm feeling lucky button, there are some settings here. Generate as many suggestions as possible, which is high risk, meaning it's going to generate a very unique article but has very low readability. So I do not recommend using high risk, because if you're going to produce an article that is highly unique but gibberish, and then it's going to take a long time to edit, and I think it's going to waste even more time than just creating your own article or rewriting it by hand. So it may not be worth it to create such a highly unique but unreadable article. So I would recommend either using the medium right here, medium recommendation, or use the highest confidence, so it's low risk, and it's gonna give you the most readable, highest quality article produced, but the uniqueness level is gonna be on the low end. And here I would select both one level and multi-level spinning. So it's gonna replace words, single words, and inside the spun phrases as well. And here you can protect your keywords. So if you're writing an article about internet marketing, you would want to protect those keywords. You don't want those to be rewritten and spun. Otherwise, your main topic or your main keyword is not going to be present in the article, and that defeats the purpose of SEO. So write in your protected keywords here, like internet, affiliate, and whichever other keywords you want to target. And another setting is, do you want to spin the paragraph and sentences? So let's check out the features. Okay, sure. You want to spin, rewrite complete sentences and entire paragraphs. I normally leave this off, and I do not want a new Spin Rewriter to write additional paragraphs. And this is a little bit risky to have, to enable, to change the entire structure of phrases and sentences. These will make your articles more unique, but can hurt the readability. So that's what I normally use to quickly rewrite the articles, and these settings will be saved automatically. So there are two things you can do at this point: either start the rewriting process, which will give you more options in editing your article, or I'm feeling lucky, which will instantly produce your article. So I'm going to try them both out just to show you guys. So let's click on the first one, start the rewriting process first, and it's going to take about 10 seconds. So in step 2, it highlights some of the words, or it highlights the words that you can manually add synonyms to. And let's click on settings. Again, it's you want high risk, medium, or low risk. One-click rewrite, which is similar to the step 1, where you add in your protected keywords. And here you can start the one-click rewrite process. So this is now going to add in the spin tags, which includes the synonyms such as marketing online has become, or it could be marketing online has actually become. So this is the spin tags version. Now you can click continue to final step, and this is your final spin tags version. And you can generate unique version by clicking here, and the spin tags will give you one version of the article. So you click generate unique version again, it's gonna generate another article based on these spin tags. It's gonna pick a random one from these spin tags. For each of these spin tags, it's gonna choose a random word from these brackets here and produce a final article. So let's check out the uniqueness and readability. It says here 98% unique compared to the original. I'm not sure where they've got this information from, but I will use a standard article comparison tool to compare all the articles, and use it to compare all the other article spinner tools. So let's copy this spun version, and I will use Copyscape to compare the articles. and let's compare the items. So here you can see has 33% match, 33% match. That means the articles are roughly 33% similar, which is good. Around 30% and under is normally good enough to use as your own content on your websites and blogs. Now the most important thing is it readable? And I will paste this finished article online for you guys to compare. With an article like this, it will take about 5 minutes to quickly read it and then edit it, add in some content of your own to make it even more unique. I mean, there are definitely some issues for sure, but it's a quick fix just by skimming through it and editing all the errors. Let's check out some if I was to choose the highest uniqueness and lowest readability settings. So let's go back to rewrite, and I've pasted in the original article, and instead of using the start rewriting process, which I think is the same exact thing as I'm feeling lucky, if you don't plan to do any manual editing yourself, which I never do anyways, during the automatic rewriting process, I only manually skim through it and edit at the very end to save time. So I usually use I'm feeling lucky, and let's choose the highest risk, meaning it's going to be the most unique, and click on I'm feeling lucky, which will bypass all of the step 2 and just produce the article in the final step. So here it is, it jumps right to step 3. It already gives you the spin text format and generate unique article. And I forgot to mention about the videos and images feature. You can add in your videos, you can add in relevant videos and images to your articles just by clicking here. Let's do internet marketing as the keyword, and you can instantly pick in any videos you want, select, and then you can automatically select 2, 3, 4, 5 articles. I'm just going to do one as an example, and here you can see it added in the video right here. And then you can also do images, and with articles it's nice to have videos and images. It's better for SEO and also better for your readers. So here it is, you can see a preview here how it looks. And again, I do not want to compare it with the images and video, so just copy this and let's do another comparison. So this is under the highest risk, the most unique. So we got 7% match, which is pretty much a brand new article. This article has a very low readability level, and even though the uniqueness is high, you will spend so much time just trying to edit this article that it's probably not even worth it to edit, and better just to rewrite it manually yourself. So that's why I do not recommend set highest risk when using Spin Rewriter. So I will post these articles, comparisons, and you can view them with the links below this video. And let's look at the API. So API access is very convenient because you can use this to integrate into many other programs and tools for internet marketing. There are a bunch of SEO software, auto blogging, plugins for rewriting all kinds of content. So Spin Rewriter has a vast amount of programs that it integrates with, and that's one of the things I like about Spin Rewriter. It's very easy to integrate just by having a API key. And the downside of the API key is it has a limit on 300 API requests per day, and you can only rewrite articles every 7 seconds. And so I create a lot of websites that automatically generates content by using Spin Rewriter. So this is an issue for me sometimes, but for the general affiliate marketers, internet marketers, this is not going to be a problem. You probably won't use 300 API requests per day, and these codings, you don't have to worry about these. Your programs and tools that you use with the integration with Spin Rewriters, they are the ones that deal with all these codes. These codes are for if you're a programmer and you want to customize your own tools and programs with Spin Rewriter, then you would worry about these, but you do not need to worry about it if you're just using it with other third-party tools on the market. So here's my final rating on Spin Rewriter based on some of these criteria. Article readability. So this is for the best settings on the highest readability, and I will give it a 4.25 only because there are definitely issues with some of the word flow, and some of the words don't make sense, but I would judge it on the fact that if I was to edit this 300 word article, it would take me 5 minutes or less, and overall it's an easy fix. Still flows okay, and I've seen much worse article rewriters, and that's why I'm just gonna give it a 4.25. I don't think I will ever maybe give out a 5, because I don't think I've ever seen a perfect article rewriter. 4.25 I think is pretty generous already for Spin Rewriter. And the next thing on the list here, article uniqueness. All of my criteria are based on Spin Rewriter on the best settings. So the uniqueness, when the article is at the highest readability, it was 33%, 30%, which is good enough to post on your website and article. So I will give it a 4.25 again. So I think I would give it a 5-star rating if it was 10%. So the match was 33%. So a 5-star rating would be about 10% and under. And so at 33%, I will give it a 4.25. Ease of use. I love the I'm feeling lucky feature here. It's easy to use. You just paste in your article, select how much readability you want your article to be, select your keywords that you want to protect, and then click a button, and then it produces an article. So the ease of use, and the fact that it's online, everything's web-based, nothing to install, I'm gonna give it a 5. And program integrations, practically all the programs I've used have integrations with Spin Rewriter, and it's widely integrated into many programs, softwares, and tools. So I'm going to give it a 5. Now for pricing, Spin Rewriter has a free sign up for 5 days, and the price is $77 a year. Monthly is $50 a month. So this is probably your best deal, and lifetime is $500. And there is a special that they are frequently promoting, where it's a lifetime license for $197. So for the pricing of Spin Rewriter, $77 a year. So I will give it a 4-star out of 5, because it is kind of pricey, but I think it's totally worth it, because it is one of the best spin rewriting article spinner tool on the market. And overall, Spin Rewriter has, based on these other criteria, so 4 out of 5, which is gonna be hard to compete against. So we'll see in the next series of videos when I compare other article spinners and rewriters. This software, I think, is one of the higher quality article spinners on the market, and it saves me certainly a lot of time, and it produces very well readable articles, easy to use. So I think this is well worth the price. So I highly recommend just checking it out for 5 days, see if it's something you can use and help you. And of course, I will give a special bonus to the people that buys Spin Rewriter through my affiliate link. It's a huge content and media collections. You have access to 5,000 stock photos, 500 audio tracks you can use for videos, games, or whatever you want. Same with the stock photos. Use it on your website, blogs, and 1 million PLR articles, private label rights articles, in pretty much every niche you can imagine. It's all here, and this is a perfect complement with the Spin Rewriter. You have access to so many articles, pretty much a lifetime worth of articles you can use and quickly produce content after content. And you have some graphics, 1 million PLR articles, stock photos, music tracks, video graphics, marketing graphics, and you get this free for everybody that buys through my link. And once again, this is part 1 of my series of videos where I'm going to compare all of the top article spinners on the market, such as WordAi, the best spinner, SpinnerChief. Based on my criteria, I will show you guys which one is the best, the winner, the best article spinner and rewriter. So please check my other videos, and thanks again for watching, and please leave a comment or any questions you have for me about article spinning or Spin Rewriter. And thanks again for watching.